Kindness. It's a word that's simple to say, but the depth of its meaning is something we often overlook. At its core, kindness is the quality of being generous, considerate, and compassionate without expecting anything in return. That last part, without expecting anything in return, is where the real challenge lies. Think about it. When was the last time you did something kind without hoping for acknowledgement, gratitude, or even just a smile in return? It's natural to want these things, and it's part of being human. But when kindness becomes conditional, it starts to lose its essence. I have been there too. I have felt hurt when the kindness I gave wasn't reciprocated or even noticed. It made me question why bother? Why put effort into being kind when it feels like no one else cares? I think many of us feels this way at some point. We start to believe that kindness is rare or even pointless. But here's the thing. The problem isn't with kindness itself. The problem lies in the expectations we attach to it. We expect people to respond to our kindness in the way we want them to. When they don't, it hurts. It creates this cycle of disappointment where we tell ourselves that people aren't kind anymore. Then we stop being kind too. But is that really fair? Can we blame others for not meeting expectations they didn't even know existed? Another reason kindness feels rare is that many of us give up on it after bad experiences. Maybe we have been taken advantage of, or maybe we have given so much of ourselves that we feel drained. This is why boundaries are so important. Being kind doesn't mean giving endlessly. It doesn't mean saying yes to everything or ignoring your own needs. True kindness includes kindness to yourself. It's about knowing your limits and respecting them. Because if you don't respect your own limits, how can you expect anyone else to? Now, here's the problem. You never set boundaries. You never said, I can't help right now, or I need a break. You did not communicate that you were reaching your limit. So, how could anyone know? The people around you are not mind readers. They might not even realize you are feeling drained because you have always been the strong one, the giver. They don't see your struggle. Sometimes people don't offer help simply because you don't ask for it. If you don't ask, they won't know. Some people might not even think to offer help because they don't recognize your need for it, or they assume you're fine. It's not that they don't care, it's just that they don't realize you need it. So if you want support, you have to communicate it. Express it clearly. Say, I need help or I can't do this alone. People can't read your mind, and expecting them to will only leave you disappointed. On the other hand, some people don't offer help simply because they're not givers. They're takers. That's just the way they are, and it's so important to accept that. It's not something to take personally. Their inability to be kind or helpful is not your fault. They just don't have the capacity or desire to give. Don't expect kindness from people who are not inclined to offer it. Stop looking for it from those who can't or won't give it because it will only leave you disappointed, frustrated, and feeling undervalued. Focus on the people who genuinely want to be there for you and don't waste your energy on those who won't. The key is to stop expecting kindness from everyone and to stop holding on to that resentment when it's not given. Because expecting kindness from the wrong people is like waiting for rain during a drought. It's just not going to happen. And when you stop expecting it from those people, you free yourself from unnecessary hurt. Givers need to set limits because takers often don't have any. That's okay. It's not about blaming anyone. It's about understanding that kindness should be a two-way street. If you feel like you have reached your limit, it's okay to step back. It's okay to say, this is all I can give right now. Boundaries aren't walls. They are bridges that help us maintain healthy relationships while protecting our own well-being. Kindness doesn't have to be grand to be meaningful. It's not about big gestures or making headlines. It's about the little things, the everyday moments that show you care. A smile, a kind word, a small favor. These are the things that make a difference, even if they seem insignificant at the time. But here's the most important part. Kindness starts with you. By that, I mean being kind to yourself. It's not selfish to prioritize your well-being. In fact, it's necessary. When you are kind to yourself, you create the emotional space to be kind to others without feeling drained or resentful. Take care of your own needs first, and then you will have so much more to give. So, what does kindness mean to me? It means generosity, compassion, and thoughtfulness. Yes, but it also means balance. It means giving without losing yourself. It means knowing your limits, respecting them, and communicating them clearly. It means being kind to others without expecting anything in return, and being kind to yourself without feeling guilty for it. Kindness is a gift, both to the person receiving it and to the person giving it. But it's a gift that should be given thoughtfully, with self awareness and care. Be kind always, but don't forget to protect your own peace. Thank you for spending this moment with me. I'd love to hear what kindness means to you, so feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below.